have been put out there. We been tried to put it out there. Then she got famous after we put it out there. How y'all making alleged pedo famous? Like, I don't get this. Do y'all remember when Blueface and Chrisean took that lie detector test? He had asked her, do she eat? Yeah, y'all can be. And she said, no, I never ate before. The lie detector test said, meaning she was allegedly lying. Okay? Y'all better put the puzzles together. Y'all need to put these puzzle pieces together. All of this has been put out there in front of y'all, and y'all just ignored it and laughed at people. Made fun of our hurt and our pain. Made fun of what we went through. Now everybody acting like, oh, they're so shocked when my son Ben told y'all. My son Ben put it out there how she was. He put out there how a couple of them was. Facts. And looking like, man, now my little sister Chrisean come out and tell y'all how nasty these people are. Everybody's so shocked or in display when y'all already knew. Tristan already told y'all what it was. Period. I wish I could see Karlissa one good time. She had some nerve telling about Tristan better be lucky it wasn't a man that did it. And Karlissa better be lucky that I can't see her face to face. Karlissa better be lucky that she don't come across me. Just tell her that. Tell her that. And tell her, won't she speak on how she made her kids learn how to, on her. Tell her to tell y'all that, allegedly. It's to tell our story. And I'm gonna break this generational curse. There's nothing nobody can do. They're not stopping me. It's like it's out. It's whatever. You feel what I'm saying? All they gotta do is take the lie detector test. And I said it about 100 times or more. Take the lie detector test. Y'all got the money. Pay for the test. That's it. That's it. That's all. Because they are. Why do you think Karlissa and my sister 𝗡𝗘𝗫 get along so good? And then I just heard they just talked not that long ago. 𝗡𝗘𝗫 be calling her. Why are you calling Chrisean baby father mother? Make it make sense. That don't make sense to me. But let somebody call her baby father mother. She gonna have a fit. But it was fine and dandy for her to take Chastity boyfriend. That was cool too, though. That was all right. That was overlooked. That's why I said this world is just wicked. This world is just so wicked. She loved her family. A 7-year-old knows what happened to her. Thank you. And that's how old my son was when they allegedly did what they did to my child. You know what? That's why I keep saying history repeated itself. History kept repeating itself. That's crazy. I don't care what nobody say. That's crazy. Like, I be telling y'all history, man. She loved her family. A 7-year-old knows what happened to her. Thank you. And that's how old my son was when they allegedly did what they did to my child. You know what? That's why I keep saying history repeated itself. History kept repeating itself. That's crazy. I don't care what nobody say. That's crazy. Like, I be telling y'all history, man. I remember what my son K-Boy had told y'all about what happened to him, about everything he went through. And everybody laughed like it was funny. People said he was lying, all kinds of stuff. Chrisean even backed us a few times. Now Chrisean letting y'all know she ain't hiding no more. I want to see how long people going to speak on it. Next thing you know, they're going to be trying to sweep it under the rug again. That's what they do. They sweep SA under the rug. They don't want us to speak on SA. For what reason, I don't know. I just find it very, 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 very. I'm just happy that you and your son back at Chrisean. Yeah, she backed us. We know our family. We know what they did. Like, there's no way around it. But like I said, once they admit it, they will be a lot better. Like I seen the one still in denial. Still in denial. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Posted Chrisean and Tashiki now. He needs to do a lie detector test and post it too. He posted the sister on social media. He needs to finish with the results, period. But this is, if they do a lie detector test, I want it done in the presence of a detective or police. That's the only way I'm gonna be sure it was done the right way and not messed with and played with. Because Zeus got some shit. Like I said, I want the lie detector test done at a police station. It's only right. It's only right. Y'all owe them that. I'm gonna just say that. It's sad this happened to him. It's sick who it was done to him. Yep. So they won't do a fake one. Exactly. Because that's how Zeus and them, I see them trying to do something like that. No. Go to the police station and have it done the right way. Period. People talking about she only doing this because Tiba famous. Tiba what? This came out before Tiba got famous. My son Ben put her out there. Y'all forgot? Like I said, it was swept under the rug. Right. Right. It was definitely swept under the rug. Let them say what they want to say. Because like I said, judgment day coming for everybody. They want to deal with God one way or the other. So if it make them feel good saying, oh, they didn't do it, people lying, oh, well, okay, I'm over it. Like I said, God know what they did. They know what they did. That's all that matters. Period. It's too late. It's hitting the big blogs. Tristan and Chrisean's story is everywhere now. People believe them then. I don't see it being swept under the rug this time, sis. Well, baby, it's just that this world is wicked. We living in a wicked world. I don't care what nobody say. This world is just so wicked. It's like, man, it's sickening. It's sickening. It's like Chrisean talked about it before she even had tattoos. Facts. You said it a long time ago. I remember. Y'all need to go back to our old lives. They be playing our lives. Go back to our old lives. Go back to the one when I was just leaving the store I was working at, because I seen her on there taking up for her father, who is a pedo. And that's when we came out and put our stories out there. Like,
violated. Kids get violated, or adults grow up from being kids. DVs happen. They accept these DVs because of childhood. Okay, traumas that happen, in their life. And nobody should be shocked at what ChriseanRock said that 𝗪𝗪𝗪 made her do, because they probably saw it when they were younger and it was acceptant. What I mean by accepting, I'm not trying to say parents were saying, well, you saw, somebody we invited over here do this to your brother or sister. They may in some shape or form put it on the hush hush, and or didn't make a big thing out of it, or the kid was old enough to see. I know my mom or dad knows that this is going on, but they're so high off these drugs and the influences, that they just wasn't strong enough to take action and get those people that were hurting or harming their children out of the way because of the drugs. Or maybe it could be the drug dealers, the drug suppliers, the people, places, and things were supplying them with something that they were cheating on their own kids with, putting their kids before. And they seen it happening, but they just wasn't strong enough to say nothing because the drugs had a hold on them. And that's just my opinion. But those are some serious allegations that ChriseanRock said. Now, I just want you guys to understand why Lemmy gave her that $200,000. He didn't just give her that $200,000 because she was ChriseanRock. He knew that what ChriseanRock was gonna drop on 𝗪𝗪𝗪 was gonna break the algorithm and the internet, but not break his pockets. He's gonna get that money 200 folds, 1,000 folds. He's gonna get that money over. And that's probably gonna be one of not many shows, reality shows, also monetized shows of violence that are able to get monetized, that is going to be able to pull this off and monetize what ChriseanRock said 𝗪𝗪𝗪 did to her. So this is about to get really real. And I want you guys to all leave your thoughts in the comment section. There is definitely something there. I'm not sure what it's true, but I feel like something happened. Yep. But I'm telling you right now, you guys can take a side, but In this case, I'm not even going to say the word taking a side and take the right side. I'm neutral with it. I'm just giving you my opinion. Something definitely happened. And even with China, I think that things happen to China and her son. However, I think that the way they're going about it is, Chrisean Rock didn't give me any money, didn't look out for me. I'm the oldest child, and she flip flops on me. Because there's been a few times that Chrisean Rock has agreed to some of the stuff that China said. And China will pull up a video and bring that up at any drop of the dime, any time of the day. But Chrisean, went silent when she changed her life and gave her life fully to God. So that's why you don't hear Chrisean Rock, saying that, China is not lying. Allegedly, I'm just gonna say allegedly to a lot of these things, because we know with these AIs, people can make somebody say something they didn't say. Donald Trump, there's a lot of Donald Trump videos that, making him say like racist stuff, and he didn't really say it. There's a hate vlogger who's part of the calling people rock tards. That person has an intro. He has an intro. He has all of these people that, or in his intro, that say shout out to his channel, but we know that that's an AI. That's, a software that's making these people's words change, and we're thinking that these people know this channel holder in real life, and they're saying shout out to such and such TV or channel or whatever, but they don't know him in real life. So you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? What is being said? Yes, they knew it was controversial, sad, but sure. Multi-generational dysfunction. Yep. Kids raising kids. Stuff in front of kids. Yep. Yep. But I'm going to continue to say, going forward, I don't care the trolls. They want attention. They want to come up here and say what I call offensive or disrespectful stuff. Give them their little shine. And I always say, if they get out of hand, I'll block them. But you get the ones that will really try you to see how far you'll go with the block. Yeah, I'll still block you, but like I said, I'm going forward. I'm gonna just tell my mods, don't block anybody. Don't block them out of the pre-recorded videos when they're in the comment section or in the live, unless I say do it, because I can't get to them. They might also be on my second channel when I'm on the main channel talking, and I might say, listen, yeah, get rid of that person. So I'm not being a hypocrite. I still will block you, but it's going to be really rare now. It's going to become rare that I block you. So, still tread lightly. I don't mind opinions. I know people are going to be very outraged and frustrated, but I already got people probably outraged and frustrated because I brought up about the CPS. So, I'm already not on the team. I've never been on anybody's team, actually. I'm on my own team, and I'm living in my own truth. And I'm part of being a support system to Chrisean Rock, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat everything Chrisean Rock does, and I'm not gonna sit there when she's wrong and play deaf to it or blind or dumb. So that's the kind of channel I am. That's the kind of position I hold for Chrisean Rock. I do hold her accountable for things that I believe that she has partake, or whatever how you pronounce that or say it in. But when she's wrong, I'm gonna tell her about herself. And I don't care. And I think that a lot of stuff that I have said from the past about Chrisean, and she may have heard it, she probably was like, I can't stand her. She talking about she supports me. Because I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. And I don't care what you say. And again, I will be going live today at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't want to talk about the CPS situation because I don't want to cram it into what recently was just dropped. last night. I feel like sometime I need to get on California time because there's a 3-hour difference. So even though we know Chrisean's not in California, a lot of these postings come out, maybe say if I'm, just waking up from a nap, they're coming out at 9, and but it's 12 midnight my time. So this is how I'm getting the information sometime late. We are made to hand with the abusers and normalize it. That's why they hung out down. We never heal from it. Yep. You were so right about that, Barbie. Welcome. You tell it like it is. Yes, I have to. You are in your own lane, and we are adults. Appreciate your comments and information. Yes, yes. But like I said, going forward, y'all are welcome to say what you would like. If you get like really out of control and where you're planting seeds and just making up just reckless lies, trying to just cause mass confusion because you know it's got to be a limit to everything. But like I said, mods, going forward, just let people say what they have to say. If people want to come in here now and say, oh, she loves to say whatever we want to say, so I'm gonna have a good time trolling her, getting a reaction. You probably won't get a response. Sometime I'll pin a comment, read it, and just put it back down. But it is what it is. I feel really bad for 𝗪𝗪𝗧. So I don't, like I said, I don't know. I don't know who's who in the zoo. I don't know if the allegations are true. I'm not trying to say I don't believe CashApp. So let's make that clear. I don't know what to believe. All I know is that it's some devastating information. CashApp, I'll just say, briefly, but I will be discussing it at 10 o'clock. She's got a lot on her plate because one of my mods, like I told you, fact check. Yeah, they are calling in mass bulk CPS on CashApp. Oh, I forgot that I also was going to share. No, I'll wait till later. But it's just crazy. It's really crazy. This whole situation is really, really crazy. But if you guys are just now getting in here, I'm telling you, it is crazy what CashApp said about what she said 𝗪𝗪𝗧 had made her do at 7 years old. When I'm talking about my mouth flew open and about 10 flies could have got in there. Yeah, that is wild. I cannot get over that. If there is any truth to it, and I'm not saying that CashApp is lying. That's deep. But it's very believable, in my opinion. Let me make it clear. In my opinion, it's very believable. Because the parents, the mother in particular, is still relapsing. So how were they able, back in the day when you have 12 small children, a couple of teenagers, how were you able to still run a family, be productive, and you're getting high? How are you able to protect children under the influence like that? And so, come on now. I was saying to myself, there's gotta, and I kept it to myself, some things. I do keep some things to myself, but I was saying to myself, there's got to be some truth to some of what these family members are saying. They're not just because CashApp didn't look out for them, just saying, oh, somebody SA'd me, somebody DV'd me in the family or whatever. They're not just saying that because of money. Some of these things, or all of these things, may have happened. But the driving factor to bringing it up is because CashApp made it out the trenches from the, the essays, and the DVs and, you know, not having parents there full time. And they want to capitalize off it too. So they're like, hey, let's just bring up, hey, Lisa, hurt people hurt people. Yep. But, you know, they just want to bring up their traumas, you know, or they want to believe in themselves now that they can make it through the trenches because look at their little sister. You know, she's like the 11th child of 12 kids. I want to say Petey was the last born. I'm not too sure, but you know, it doesn't really matter. But all that matters is that Chrisean's video interview, not interview. Oh God, Chrisean's sit down with her sister. That's why she got paid what she was getting paid, because of what she was going to reveal. I knew something wasn't quite right with that figure. So that's a lot of money for 2 hours. And when Chrisean gave that dude permission to say, you know, certain things and leave certain things out, and one being how much she got paid, anybody with sense would read between the lines that even though you guys weren't going to find out the information of what the sit down was about and it wasn't resolved, you would totally get that it was a serious sit down. It was talking about some serious business for her to be getting paid some serious money like that. 200,000 for 2 hours. Put it in the comment section, guys. If you knew by just that figure alone that there was some serious talk going on, there was going to be some serious money for Lemmy to make off of whatever was going to come to the table. Because Lemmy knew, because that's his set. He knew prior to us knowing. He knew exactly what they was getting up there to resolve. And he was going to pay big money. And he knew he probably had to pay Chrisean that kind of money because her life has changed. And another reason why I believe that she's telling the truth is because you can clean up a lot of things that you say about what people do to you. Especially when she was dealing with Blueface and the circus. But you're in a different people, places, and things setting. You can't come back from that. If you said that your sister did that to you and you around them kind of people, religious people, you know, the ones that people consider decent, well, not all religious people are decent. They hide behind their religion, but I'm saying the ones that are true to, you know, their religion, you can't come back from that. Chrisean cannot come back from that. That's not going to be accepted. They'll accept it, but it ain't going to be right. It ain't going to never be right if she says that she made that up on her sister out of anger. That community that she's in right now, they will deal with her, but they will definitely be dealing with her with a long handle and spoon, because they'll be looking at it like she's not going to come along and be in our sector and tarnish everything that we built. So she's not going to be able to come back from saying that. I'm going to tell you that right now. So she's going to have to, she can't eat those words. You can't, there's some words that you might say that somebody did to you and you can't eat that. You cannot eat that. This is crazy. I can't believe that Chrisean said that. And I'm not saying I can't believe she said it because I think she's lying. I think she's telling the truth. And I'm not saying it because I support her. And if you don't think she's telling the truth, put it in the comment section while I'm live. If you missed the video, put it in the comment section, but just make sure that you abbreviate words that are controversial, like the R word. You know, don't spell out DV, the full word, because those are words that YouTube and Google are going to snatch out the comment section. So you'll be wasting your time if you put those words up. And it happened in a lot of our households. It was never talked about. Yep. That's why I feel Chrisean was so easily to be barely close. Oh, yep. Exactly, Tiffany. And still she's doing it. You see her up here. Like in this right here. Hold on. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna pull it up, but I'm not gonna talk about it until later. Wait a minute, what is this right here? Hold on, guys. Another video, but before I yeah, I'm not going to talk about that too much right now, but it is true that CPS is looking for Chrisean Rock. It could be possible that she is running from from CPS, because that's what a lot of YouTubers on in this sector, which are social media influencers. I'm not We know that Chrisean Rock's not a YouTuber. I'm just speaking on what happens not in this sector, in general on YouTube. Social media influencers, especially social media influencers that have children's channels, family channels, and they blow up out the blue and people see it, and now all of a sudden they can't stand the success and the money they're making and the views that they see that these people are getting, and then they stop mass calling the police and CPS and all this stuff. They can't call police on her no more. So now it's CPS. But I feel really bad. This situation is trash. Yeah, it is. Money. But I'm gonna tell you something. I told you guys before. Sometimes people don't want to listen to it. They're like, oh, she crazy. She don't know what she's talking about. She's too invested. I sure am invested. I get up here every single day and I beat myself up when I sit there and let stuff that's playing in the background, knowing that this is my outlet and this is something I love to do. It keeps me sane to get up here, edit my videos, make my beautiful thumbnails. You gotta, sometimes people gotta fake it till they make it, but I'm not faking it till I make it. I'm very blessed that I took the time out. It's very hard to grow yourself on this platform. YouTube is the hardest social media platform to grow on and build an audience. And I'm just blessed to be able to do that. And to share the information and my thoughts with my community that I have grown organically. But I really think that what Chrisean Rock said is the truth. But that's why when you look at Tasiki and in the past, you don't see too much with Chrisean. Unless you're looking at this video here when she was inside of her, I guess, hotel room or Airbnb, it's just not really appropriate. And I'm not saying anything bad about Chrisean Rock, but it's like shouldn't be getting up on a live, especially, you're walking in a different fate. You got to be very mindful, who's watching. Different group of people are watching you now. You shouldn't be getting up here doing a mukbang and talking to your audience with a bra on. Just to me, it's not appropriate. It's just my opinion. Yeah, my grandmother and my mother used to get on me. I used to walk around with a G-string and thong on. I had my son at 16, and I was pregnant at 16, had him at 17. So I was young, 17, 18 years old, still living at home, and had a child. And I was walking around half naked and just doing me. But when I look back, I cringe. Not that it didn't look good, but just wasn't appropriate. And I know for a lot of people, they're probably like, a big burden has been lifted off of your shoulders too, because you're like, oh, finally I can say how I truly feel and not get blocked. Yeah, I'm letting y'all do what y'all need to do. Say what y'all need to say, but don't get too crazy with it. Don't get too crazy with it. Cause I do still have mods. And they still will get you up out of here. But going forward, I would prefer you guys to ask me, am I good? And trust me, if I'm not good, I'll let you know. Hello. Hello, Gold Digger. I like that name, Gold Digger. I like that name. Yeah, but there's a lot going on, honey. There's a lot going on. And like I said, I don't think that it would be wise for Chrisean Rock to be sharing with us her taking 𝗪𝗓𝗔𝗧 to his appointments, pediatric appointments and stuff like that. However, because she'd be probably in the same situation right now with the CPS. However, I'm going to also say to you that I just hope. Am I backpedaling? Absolutely not. I'm just telling you, I just hope that you know, the allegations about Junior are not true, and that if they are true, that she's taking him to his appointments, getting his checkups. When children are that small, they're going to appointments quite frequently to get their vaccines and to get checkups to make sure that they're growing and thriving. So I'm just hoping that she's doing that. Because if she's not, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't matter if she's Chrisean Rock or not. We have to understand this. They will catch up to her and take 𝗪𝗓𝗔𝗧. So we don't want that to happen. And CPS does not want to take your kids. There's really nowhere to place them. So they're not going to just be taking Chrisean's kid because she's Chrisean and they think she's a bad person, and somebody from the inside is trying to sabotage her life. It's not going to be a situation like that. It's going to be based off of evidence. It's going to be based off of due diligence that was done. So I'm just hoping that, that she was smart enough to say, if there is something wrong with my child that I may have done or may not have done, I'm going to be responsible enough to at least get my child checked out. I'm not going to, you can't hide that. There's no going around hiding that. Now, you can hide your child from the public if there are ailments going on. However, you can't hide that from like doctors, physicians, people that need to see your child and get checkups, give them a checkup. Yep. There's a lot of things. Hey, Houston hitters. So, yeah, Chrisean Rock got a lot on her plate. For y'all that are coming in here now, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. But going forward, there'll be many updates on the CPS situation, and also on these allegations that Chrisean Rock made. So a lot of y'all gonna be mad. That's why I just gave the update. If you mad, express how you feel. But I mean, the content ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Just tread lightly. This is sensitive, controversial topics. And you don't have to worry about me removing your comments. If you get too carried away, people should have common sense anyways to know that you can't talk on the comment section of a public platform, like you would at home. So a lot of things are just common sense, but sometimes we don't use common sense. I shouldn't have to tell people, if you want to cuss me out, abbreviate your words. But some people, the home training is just not there. Or they get so caught up into their emotions, they don't be thinking correctly. And then they say all kind of foolishness. But tread lightly. I know this is a sensitive subject, so thank you for making room for folks to talk this. Yes, I'm definitely going forward, moving forward before 2025. I have to make changes. And even if I don't like sometimes what people say, I have to respect it. Now, there's a limit to respecting. And what I mean by sometimes it's not a thing of removing you because I don't respect your outlook. But sometimes people try to just go out their way to be disrespectful. They're not even giving an opinion. They're just trying to disrespect you and your channel. That's when I will remove you. I'll ask my mods to remove you. But if you make me feel like, yeah, you're just, flat out trying to go out your way to be disrespectful on my channel or towards me or my mods, then I'll remove you. Yes, I definitely will. Exactly. We need to talk about issues, but respectfully. Exactly. And even if you don't know how to be respectful, just abbreviate the words. That's it.